Do Irish whiskey, because when it's game time, it's Tully time. Please enjoy responsibly.
That streak intact. He's had 7 games or 8 games in a row of 3 blocks. Love to see that type of aggression early from Ben.
Over his last 6. Keldon Johnson will fire and hit from Sohan. Leaps to grab it, attacks, floats, and gets the roll. Set himself up, but could not finish it.
Do it 20 more times, Ben.
Sohan through the steal, attacks, can't finish. Claxton keeps it alive. Claxton able to finish. Pirtle bounces inside and finishes. Attacking Pirtle, Simmons banks it in. Into Pirtle, who has size on O'Neal. Pirtle insists rim again, was unable to finish. Here's Johnson surging. Time lead the other night against the Sacramento Kings, where the Kings took over in the third, who has been amongst the league leaders themselves as Richard. Here's Sohan. Little pull-up jump, rolls in, Jeremy.
Because they're one of the great NBA franchises, so when there's an opportunity for them.
A few times, quarters where they just cannot put the ball in the hoop. We saw it 4th quarter against Boston, 4th against.
Typical rebuild. This is not the Houston Rockets, and maybe there's a little slight to the Houston Rockets.
Deep, as you see right there. Collins on the offensive glass, able to 30 seconds into the 2nd quarter.
Cam Thomas is in a tough situation when you have so many veterans in front of you. You talk about Joe and
trapped. Morris dumps it to Simmons, who flushes it down. Body, he didn't have enough on it. McDermott ahead to Trey Jones, spinning it in.
The other end, you already have a big with 3 fouls, so you just want to make sure that your coaching wins go down, and eventually you're about to see the all-time.
Comes away with it. Warren fending off, flipping up, and hitting. Bouncing out, Warren around the Simmons screen. Pull up is good. Warren. Sohan is a dreadful 3-point shooter, but knocks down that one. Here's Warren slicing through, laying in. Matt Collins, Stanley Johnson.
Great pass, great cut if you're the Spurs.
Thomas gives it up. Sumner lets it fly. And Nets had trailed by 14. Sohan knocks down.
Look, Josh is like a 90% free throw line. Josh on the season is an 88% do it well.
Here's Cam Thomas attacking Sohan. His floater is. Here's Sohan giving space again. Bangs into Morris. It'll be a
when he hit him. Look, to me, that's what. Yeah, that's
it. December 19th, it was a suggestion from Greg Popovich.
Off the bench, and he has truly delivered it thus far.
Morris flies.
It's aggressive. It was getting in the paint. It was shot attempts, and it was also free throw attempts.
There you go.
Be honest with yourself. He had that stretch not December. Give me 2 in a row.
Here's Thomas. Thomas dances into the paint. Got hit. Connects.
That is depleted. That means guys like T.J. Warren, Cam Thomas.
Cam Thomas, Nets with numbers. Cam Thomas surges and finishes.
The hardest thing to express to people in this league and express to young players is that find a way to get on that court via something other than just scoring. Because right now, yes, the Nets need them.
It got 5 straight PNPs before action in this one. It's Richard.
7 rebounds, 3 assists, couple of steals.
That is the 12th turnover already of the game for Brooklyn. Johnson turns it into 2 timeouts to make quick changes. A Thursday's game against the Phoenix. Quickly walking back to the Nets locker room. Simmons shakes free. Claxton over. Nets get it back. Curry dumps it off. Claxton barrels in, finishes. Personals.
There's not a lot of players in this league I'm jealous of their hair. I'm actually jealous of his.
The other day he said he is a free spirit. Trey Jones.
So it's good to know that me and him are both connected still there.
Oh, Simmons, great dive. Here's Johnson in the corner, off on a 3. Langford able to clean it up.
Right. The turnovers, some of the fouls, you got to be smarter and cleaner and know that if you...
Richardson all the way in. Pirtle there, and here's the...
To that tough first quarter. The starters, again, in a difficult spot right now. You have the San Antonio Spurs and you have the Phoenix Suns, who have been depleted and really struggled.
Keldon Johnson all the way in, lays it up.
Not the first one, but his second jump, his ability to grab offensive rebounds has been really impressive this year.
Watanabe gets burned. Sumner pull-up jumper is good. Not established before he started the upward motion, perhaps. Johnson rattled.
You know, and so I think teams have gotten away from that. I'd love to see Cam Thomas get a guy in the air, get 2 free.
Quarter for Johnson. He has 18 points, 8 rebounds. And hits that.
For what?
Maybe something with someone leaving the free throws. Final minute 30 of the third. Here's Johnson again downhill again. Picks up a silly 4th foul, and the Nets have paid the price. Branham left alone.
Look at your schedule. You see OKC, San Antonio, and currently right now
Halftime tied. And in the third, they're starting.
a large part of how successful their season can be.
Well, chance for Brooklyn. Curry into the paint. His runner banks in.
To postseason success.
Lob to Claxton on the finish. Here is Thomas pushing pace. His pull-up rolls in. Curry, corner 3 is good to do it in one motion. Out to Johnson, a 3 is good. Warren into the paint. Push shot rolls in.
Where would
Turn it over. Huge missed opportunity. And Johnson makes them pay. 6 minutes to go. No Kyrie Irving. A late scratch, tight calf, and Trey Jones.
you're a Brooklyn Nets fan, you're not upset about it.
And Richard, there is still a lot of
Getting Seth Curry healthy. They're one of the best teams in the league. Well, no team is going to have it down and get a bunch of guys in there. It's still very, very difficult with the size. That thing bounces to the space that he's in. You're not moving him off of his space.
Johnson into the paint, fading away, gets it to drop. Here's Richardson, pull up mid-range, rattles in.
Everything that you do, so I am not surprised, but you do want more. And
Johnson again. Just 2 stops, have been unable to secure the glass. And Johnson makes them pay. 13 offensive rebounds now for San Antonio as Curry flips it in tonight.
the Nets just didn't do, in my opinion, enough to impact him